Absolutely beautiful evening here in South Georgia. 95 degrees today, so still got our warm weather. So where am I? I am in the middle of a peanut field. And to us in the trapping world, once these peanuts that have been flipped over, and then once they're gathered up and put in this peanut wagon, which is the phone is stuck to it, that's the finish line for us. The problem is we probably get like one day off and that's it. We view proactive hog control like a marathon. If you're training to run a marathon, you're training year round. After you do your marathon, you might take a day off to rehab because you're kind of shot out, wore out, but you go back to training for the next marathon. It's planning season, planning season, planning season. We don't focus just on the planning season. We focused on pre-planning season, post-planning season. So now we're going into the post section, and now we're going to keep going. Now, lots of peanuts here. We had a cornfield right here. Across the way, we had another peanut field. We have been on this property all day doing maintenance on 3 AgriPros and what we call 2 of our peanut butter bait sites. We put out 15 bags of corn in feeders that are going to be throwing corn all day long. Do hogs need an additional food source right now? Negative, they don't. But the migratory nature of hogs, the migratory beasts that they are, with no home range, they're constantly being pushed and moving due to water sources. Extremely dry here in South Georgia right now. They're looking for water. They got plenty of food. But if a group of hogs comes through 2 nights from now, they bump up on one of these 3 AgriPros and they go in and have a snack. And one of them says, you know what? There's peanuts up there, man. To hell with this corn. Let's go get some peanuts. And that's what they do. And then they move off to another property and another property and another property. But come the end of January, when our deer season ends and deer hunters quit feeding deer, and there's nothing in the fields have been worked over and worked over and worked over. And the hogs are like, hey, do you remember down in that little hole? Hey, let's hit that. And then they go back. So for us, it's the marathon. We are training year-round, working year-round, and keep everything up and running. If we came in February and said, whoa, we got hogs, and we try to start combating that prior to planting season, late April, it's too late. We're not going to do it. Everything's up and running, throwing corn on the ground, and it's there for them if they want it. It's amazing. We got 20 some odd systems up right now. How many times every evening we have hogs go in a trap, kind of eat a little bit, and they're like, yeah, whatever, we're out of here. We just put it in a folder in the phone and say such and such trap, such and such date, 2 sows, 4 piglets, and just monitor, because we're not ready to drop because we don't even know what the group is. So hopefully this video helps. To help you kind of understand. I'm going to buzz you around, show you all the peanuts. Show you what happens is that the machine will leave some peanuts behind, so there's more food for the hogs. And then what doesn't get eaten will get in the ground during crop rotation and will grow between a bunch of cotton plants, and then you got a volunteer peanut, and the hogs love that too. So hang on. So there she is, what we work all year for, to protect that. Way in the early stages, and then as it's being planted, and then here at the end. So right now they're just drying out, and these warm days we've got right now with no moisture, not a big deal, drying out fast. Hard to hold the phone and bust it open, but there you go. On its way to being a peanut butter jar in New York City. And there's your peanut wagons. So for us in the trapping business, this is the magical, mystical time of the year. Drive down the roads at night, and you can tell which fields have the peanuts flipped up. You can smell it. Go down the road, you see a little trail of peanuts because they're bopping off of the peanut wagon. And if you are in peanut land out there in TV land, please be respectful to the farmers. These guys are pulling these wagons. They don't do 100 miles an hour. And I get it, y'all in a big hurry to get somewhere. But this is their livelihood. This is what they strive for all year. This is their money. This is a wagon full of coins, dollars, whatever. You know, do they want to drive as slow as they are? No. but they're just trying to cash their crops in. Cut them some slack, man. See it all the time, man. Guys pulling wagons and people just losing their minds. You know, be respectful, especially on these short, small, narrow roads. They're coming in with their peanut pickers. I mean, they got all their equipment. They're trying to do the best they can to make that big, gigantic machine fit in that tiny little road. Be respectful. Bottom line, respect your farmers. There you go. So, from Hog Cutters Trapping Company, welcome to Peanut World.